Hello students, to continue with the topic Matplotlib. Here I am writing a program to plot two lines. To plot two lines on the x and y coordinate. That means I am writing x1 that we represent to the first line and x2 that we represent to the second line on the x-axis. If I check the value, that is a value of axis, that is 1 2 3 1 2 3, that is the same, it doesn't matter. Then I will check the value of y1 and y2. It is 5 7 4, minimum is 4 and maximum is 7 here. And in y2 the minimum value is 5 and maximum value is 14 here. Here I will check y1 and y2 collectively. The minimum value will start from 4 and the maximum value will end at 14. That means my y-axis will go from 4 to 14. And then, as you know, plot is the function when you are going to draw line. Now I will check the syntax, that is mat.plot. On the first line you will write x1 y1, then name of the label is first. Then you can pass color here. It will your wish whether you want to give color or not. If you want to differentiate between the two lines, you can differentiate it by giving color. I am passing a color cyan here to the first line, and similarly I will write the second line mat.plot x2 y2, label second and color is green. X label I am writing here cost, y label I am writing speed, title is same, analysis graph, legend and show. The program is same, that but the minor difference between the first program, that is line graph, and plotting two lines in a single line graph, I have to specify only x value and y value for a single line. Now here I am defining x1 and x2 for two different lines and y1 and y2 for two different lines. Now I will run this program. Now you can see here. Now I will go line by line. First is to import a module, then the x1, that is 1 2 3. 1 2 3 with respect to y1, that is 1 is to 5, 2 is to 7, 3 is to 4. 1 is to 5, as you can see, it has the interpreter has distributed the x-axis starting from the range 1 2 3 and the y-axis starting from the minimum value 4 and the maximum value is 14 here. And the first value of x1 and y is 1 and 5. Value of x is 1 and y is 5. The first point is here, and the second value is 2 value and the 7 value. You must see only the cyan line, that is in the cyan color, that is 2 value of x-axis and 7 value of y-axis. Then you can see the 3 value of x-axis and 4 value of y-axis. The cyan will represent your first line, the cyan color, that is the legend. Here I am defining here the first, it is the first. And now is the second line. I have given the green color to the second line. The value is 1 and 5. The value of x is 1 and the value of y is 5, that is the same point. And the next is the value of x is 2 and the value of y2 is 14, that is with the second point of green. You can see here, this is the second point, that is x is 2 and y is 14. And the third point of green line is when the x2 is 3 and the y2 is 12. And this is the where the green line finishes. You can see this is the last point on which your line has been completed, two lines has been completed by using x1 y1 and x2 y2. This is the same graph that I have shown you. Then is line style and width. You can differentiate two lines by using the different line style and different line width. The program is same. The only thing that I have highlighted in red color differentiates, that is x1 y1, label is first, color is cyan. I have written here ls, that is line style should be dashed and the line width should be 10. This is the differentiation, dashed line, and the width of the line should be 10, and the green one is simple one because I haven't specified any line style and line width. You can check, there are number of functions that you can use in between these type of plotting graphs. You can change accordingly. Then the next is pie chart. When you have to draw a pie chart, then you have to use the function pi instead of plot. In the previous program, you can see you have written plot to draw a line. Here you have written pi for plotting pie chart. Starting from the first line. First is you can import module by using import matplotlib.pyplot as mat. That is the same. Then in pie chart we need two values, that is the x value and the y value. There are not any x-axis and y-axis, but we are having some range by which your pi will be get created. That the I have given here value of x is 11, 33, 44, 12 and 99, and in the y I have given Java, C, Python, PHP, .NET. I will consider this graph that how many students are learning Java, C, Python, PHP, .NET, and I want to show it graphically by using the pie chart. Then I will write mat.py. This is the pi is the function that you will use when you are going to create pie chart. Then the labels, in the labels I want the value of y. You can directly write labels equal to you can specify the list, or you can call the y variable here by which your value of y will be get called. Mat.show is to show your plotting area. When you run this program, you will get this type of output. As you can see, Java is by 11 people, C is by 33 people, Python is by 44, by PHP by 12, .NET is by 99. This is the pie chart that will be get created, and the interpreter will give color accordingly. You will not specify the color. If you want to give color according to your choice, you can. The next slide is, yes. Here I have specified the color according to my choice. Firstly, the program is same, that is importing module, then is x-axis, the range is same, then the y-axis, the values are same, and then the color. I have written here red, green, yellow, cyan and blue. And pi is the function. I will call firstly x, then the labels, then in the colors I will call the color value, then the auto percentage. In the previous slide you can see there are no percentage have been shown here, but if you want to show the percentage, you can show by using the auto pct function, that is auto percentage. Here in this graph you can see I have specified the color according to my choice and the percentage accordingly. The next is uh, that is the same graph, but when you want to differentiate, there is some function that I have given here, that is explode and shadow. Firstly, x is the same, y is the same of the previous program, color is the same. Then I have used here a variable that is called x. X is the value I have written here 0, 0, 0, 0, 0.2. That means in the first four values there is no any differentiation and there is no any gap, and in the last value, that is between the dot net and the other parameters, I want a differentiation of 0.2, a gap of 0.2, and the shadow should be true. As you can see, the shadow can be, you can see, with the gray color, and there is a difference of 0.2 from the .NET with the other programming language. You can use any function by exploring the internet, and you can use in your graph. Next is when you want to draw a scatter graph. Then the scatter graph can be drawn. Firstly, you have to use your x1 and x2 here.